On this day, January 3rd, 2025. American Top 40. American Top 40 is an internationally syndicated, independent song countdown radio program created by Casey Kasem, Don Bustany, Tom Rounds, and Ron Jacobs. The program is currently hosted by Ryan Seacrest and presented as an adjunct to his weekday radio program, On Air with Ryan Seacrest. Co-creator Kasem hosted the original American Top 40 from its inauguration on July 4, 1970, until August 6, 1988. Shadoe Stevens took over the program on August 13, 1988, and hosted until January 28, 1995, when the original program came to an end. 3 years later, Kasem teamed up with Premier's predecessor AM/FM radio networks to relaunch American Top 40. Kasem, who had spent 9 years hosting his own countdown Casey's Top 40 for Westwood One, returned to hosting his creation on March 28, 1998. Kasem's last show as host of At 40 aired on January 3, 2004. American Idol host Ryan Seacrest took over the hosting duties of American Top 40 the very next week. On this day, January 3, 2025. Mel Gibson. Born Mel Columcille Gerard Gibson on January 3, 1956, is an American actor and filmmaker. The recipient of multiple accolades, he is known for his action hero roles, particularly his breakout role as Max Rokitansky in the first 3 films of the post-apocalyptic action series Mad Max, and as Martin Riggs in the buddy cop action comedy film series Lethal Weapon. Born in Peekskill, New York, Gibson moved with his parents to Sydney, Australia, when he was 12 years old. He studied acting at the National Institute of Dramatic Art, where he starred opposite Judy Davis in a production of Romeo and Juliet. During the 1980s, he founded Icon Entertainment, a production company, which independent film director Adam Egoyan has called an alternative to the studio system. Director Peter Weir cast him as one of the leads in the World War I drama Gallipoli, which earned Gibson a Best Actor award from the Australian Film Institute. In 1985, Gibson was named as People magazine's first sexiest man alive. Happy birthday, Mel Gibson. On this day, January 3, 2025. Phil Everly. Born Philip Everly was an American musician who was one half of the duo The Everly Brothers alongside his older brother Don. The Everly Brothers' career started in 1951. They signed to Cadence Records in 1957. Their first hit was Bye Bye Love, which had been rejected by 30 other acts. Bye Bye Love went to number 2 on the pop chart, behind Elvis Presley's Let Me Be Your Teddy Bear, and number 1 on the country charts. Phil Everly died in Burbank, California on January 3, 2014, at aged 74, from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Phil's widow Patty blamed her husband's death on his smoking habit, which caused him to develop COPD, and recounted Phil spending his final years having to carry oxygen tanks with him wherever he went and taking 20 different types of medications per day. Rest in peace, Phil Everly. On this day, January 3, 2025. Quote of the day. I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. On this day, January 3, 2025. Dad jokes. Where did people hang out during medieval times? At nightclubs. Why did the employee go work in stilts? He wanted a raise. What do cake and baseball have in common? They both need a batter. When does Friday come before Thursday? In the dictionary.